question B8. I translate triangle PQR to make a new triangle XYZ. Are the two triangles congruent, similar, or concentric? Now, we didn't really need to worry too much about the letters. PQR are just the name of the corners within the triangle. I know this triangle here says ABC, but it quite easily could be PQR. In fact, we might as well just replace them with P, Q, and R. And then these would be, this is an example of a translation here. Remember, a translation is when a triangle gets slid either left or right, up or down. In this case, the blue triangle has been slid to the right or translated to the right and up. So this one would be P with a little dash, this one would be Q with a little dash, and this one would be R with a little dash. So this diagram here shows a translation. This triangle, these two triangles here are similar triangles because we need to understand what the other words mean. So similar triangles are when you take an original triangle like the yellow one and you do the same thing to all the sides. So in this case, all the sides to get from the yellow triangle to the grey triangle have been times by 2. The 4 has been doubled to get 8. The 3 has been doubled to get 6. And if you wanted to work out what x is, what would x have to have been doubled and get 4? It would have had to have been 2. So this x down here would be 2. So that's what a similar triangle is. It's one where, or similar triangle, should I say, is where all the sides are in the same sort of ratio or the same scale factor. If it's been enlarged by the scale factor of 2, it gives you similar triangles. Concentric triangles are triangles like on the right, where you start off with a triangle in the center, and then all the triangles are sort of drawn in the center of each other. So these are all concentric triangles. They get progressively smaller into the center, but they're all sort of drawn. The next smaller one is drawn in the center of the previous one. Okay, so we need to understand what's happening with a translated triangle. So congruent, which is the only word we haven't talked about yet, basically means the triangle is it's exactly the same triangle. It can be rotated, it can be flipped over, it can be translated, but it can't be any bigger. Congruent triangles or congruent shapes are not different sizes. They've got to be the same size. So these two triangles on the left hand side, they are not congruent. They are similar because they are different sizes, but all sides have been increased with the same scale factor. They've all been doubled. So they are similar triangles. The concentric triangles are also different sizes. So it can't be them because the whole meaning of congruent is it's got to be the same size. And as you can see, the triangles in the middle, which have been translated, they are the same size. Therefore, the answer to this question is if you translate a triangle to make another triangle, the two triangles are congruent. That's the answer that we should be ticking.